Hi, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my Christmas Home Tour 2022. I'm so excited to show you around my house today. I did purchase a few things last year when they were marked down after Christmas, and I did purchase a few things this year also for the home, but mainly I used everything I already had. So I'm hoping that you get inspired to use the things that you have and do them in different ways in your home than you had before. And I just hope you enjoy this. We are going to start right here in my master bedroom right here. So coming in here, right here, I started me a little vision board. Haven't gotten very far on it. I have just a few things on there. And then I also used my little village houses right here in my bedroom this year. I got this pretty wreath right here from my brother's church this year. I mainly did my room up in a little bit of gold. Just like it to be calm in here. Have all the Lord's Prayer and my Bibles and some of my books in here to read. But mainly just think it's calming, relaxing room here with my little snowflake Christmas sheets on. And so coming out of my room is my living room. And I'll show you this little statue right here that I've had for years. And this little Santa coat right here belonged to all three of my greyhounds that I had. And my little Speedy passed away a little over a year ago. And I'm sure miss having a dog around, but I still have cats. So coming over here, I didn't decorate my tree this year. I didn't do it last year, I didn't film it, but I didn't decorate it this year. It was the funniest thing. My cats were liking to come over here and lay underneath the tree on the blanket under here. But I kind of like it. To me, when I look at it, especially in the evening time, it's still during the daytime, but in the evening time, it just looks like it's snow. So I just thought it was just so pretty. So I decided I wasn't going to decorate it. And then coming over here, I purchased this candy cane sign last year off of Etsy. It had a coupon for it, so went ahead and purchased that. I really like it. And I had that last year on a different wall, and I moved it in here into the living room, and I thought it just went really perfect right here. Some of my books that I've been reading on here also. So coming around over here is my front door. And I have my little night light right there. And these little plates right here that I purchased from a resale shop back in the springtime. They were marked down, but they didn't go with anything, but of course, I'm looking at it, looks like MacKenzie-Childs. And so it had palm trees on the plate. And so I thought, I could put something in the middle of it. So in the springtime, I actually had some spring flowers on some saucers right there and took them off, and I put these little snowmen on there. So coming over here, these are the little children that I've had, and I just rearranged them differently and put them in here on my electric fireplace, along with all the stockings of all of us in the family, my daughter and son-in-law and son and their 3 children. And my cozy little throws here. And then coming around here, this is the way it looks going into my dining room right here. So I will take you over here and show you what I did on this side. I took a couple of old windows that were actually from my house. I had a number of them stored in the garage. I sold a few of them and I saved some of them, but I put them up here and put my wreaths on there that usually go outside, and I decided to put them on the inside. And I knew I had a number of snowmen, and I thought, I'm gonna put them all on this ledge this year. And I sprinkle a little bit of, snow on the shelf there, and I thought it looked perfect there. And then I also have like the little arch right there with the bow on it on this side of the window, and also on the other side of the window. And I have my little snowmen, little saucers right here on my plates. It's different ones. And then I have this little set of 4 of those snow people right here that had gotten at an arts and crafts show years ago. And then coming over here, you can see there's another arch with bows on it, and my little mannequin right here, her name's Jenny, and I got that vintage apron right there off of Etsy a couple of years ago. And then I still like putting my snowman up on top of my china cabinet. I don't know if you could tell if it's different, but I had the handyman take off the arches that went on top of the scroll work up there on top of the china cabinet, and he took it off for me, and so now I'm able to have everything sit flat and add more things up there. So those are like my favorites up there on top is my snowman. And then coming down is my china cabinet here. A couple of years ago I started collecting some of this CBK limited, the black and white that they have on their roosters, and I found a couple of them at an antique store, and then I went back home and looked up and I found a lot of them were on eBay. And so I pretty much have most of the set here from what I can tell, and I really like the little black and white pattern on them, and they're just so cute. I got me that J mug right there from Anthropology when they were having a big sale. So pretty much every time I see something with some checkered pattern on it, I'm pretty much going to get it. Like the little snowman plate in the back I found last year at a resale shop. And I got this little tea kettle right here as a little gift last year with my Bible study group, and lady didn't even know that I liked black and white check, and I looked at it and it had it on the bottom of the little teapot. I thought, what in the world? No coincidence there, that's for sure. So let's come around here to my kitchen. I always purchase the same type of calendar every year by Susan Wingate. I just love her calendars. They used to be pretty expensive at Hobby Lobby, but they kind of went down on their price of them. So I really like her calendars. This one says for December, for unto us a child is born, the Prince of Peace, Isaiah 9:6. So we'll start on this side right here. My little rooster is still here. He still has his little MacKenzie-Childs bow on him. And my little sayings right here that I love, that read them ever so often. And then a friend gave me this one right here last year for my birthday. May you always have an angel by your side. Just thought that was so sweet. And then coming up on top of my refrigerator right here, this big gourd that's painted with the farm scene on it. My daughter is 38 and she did this when she was in elementary school, and the gourd actually came from my husband's garden, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's lasted all these years. And so I decided to start putting it up here and displaying it. So I got one of the little elves up here on top of the little picture frame with my little grandchildren. And some roosters, and of course I have to have some little goats right here with little festive bows on. So coming down here around, it's my microwave right here. And I have my grandmother's little coffee grinder right there. And then my love grows best in little houses like this. Here's my little Speedy right here with my grandchildren. That was taken almost 2 years ago. And then I have lots of cookie cutters right here that I've collected over the years. I have more in the cabinet. I just need to get me another jar to display them. And my little stars and biscuit cutters and rolling pin right here in the red. Just love that. Coming across my sink right here. Bought me some different soap this year at Hobby Lobby since they were having the 60% off sale, and I really do like that winter wood smell. It smells so good when you wash your hands in here. And then I have my little barn right here that I just love that. And the bread box right here, I don't really keep bread in it. I keep my tea towels in it. I actually saw that on a YouTube channel there, and I really like it. That was a good idea. And here's my little Wilbur, and he's got his little apples again, and the little hat right there actually belonged to my son when he was in elementary school. He's 28 now, and it still has his name on the inside of it, I guess, where he wore it to school. So, and then coming around here, I got my little jars, and these are the jars that I've had for like over 20 years. I bought from Walmart, and I had somebody on Etsy do the labels for me, and they did such a good job. And also these little wooden spoons right here, I bought them off of Etsy last year also. Found that it's pretty reasonable for a lot of things off of Etsy. Really good gifts. I actually gave some other people and neighbors and all some gifts from Etsy last year. Real reasonable and well made. And right here's my little cocoa bar. Another Etsy thing, I downloaded this cocoa sign right here for the hot chocolate bar. I did that, and I had it printed off at FedEx. Turned out really good. I really like the colors. These are little MacKenzie-Childs cups right here. My mom bought me those last year for my birthday. And then I tried some of the little C's cocoa right here. And of course, the little packets of the Swiss Miss, because I'm Swiss Miss. And I only put marshmallows out here because let's just face it, if there's anything else out here like chocolate chips or those little candies on the sticks or something, I'm just going to eat them. I hate to say that, but I mainly just like the marshmallows, so I'll keep those. They'll last longer here, to be honest. And then I picked this up this year. The guy said, oh, this isn't 60% off. And I said, it's okay. It's pretty reasonable price. I said I could pay $5 something for it because I really liked what it said. Good morning. This is God. I will be handling all your problems today. I just like that. Because that's the truth. Let him handle our problems. And then coming over here is my J and my crosses. Pretty much have all the same ones up there, except for this one right here. I found at a resale shop like a year or so ago, and I thought, look at that, the pattern on it. Just loved it. So, and then this one right here, I don't know if I'd showed this one before, but this is, I went to a class, and you take, china or whatever, and you crush it up, and you glue it onto something, and that's what I did. They put resin on it. That's what it is, resin. And this was actually my wedding pattern. I'd taken one of the plates and all, so it was Mikasa. April Rose is what it was. So I just thought it was so pretty. And then coming down here into my little entryway, which is kind of like a little hallway here that goes into the back door. But actually this back door is the one that I use all the time. I don't really use the front door. And then here's the mirror right here that my sister that's a little bit younger than me, she's not the youngest, but she's after me, she gave me this antique mirror years back, and it just fit perfect when I moved here into this house. And I found this little box a couple of years ago also, and I thought, look at that. You start looking for this Harlequin pattern that's kind of like the MacKenzie-Childs inspired. I mean, it's surprising what you can find. So coming over here, I got the little saying right here by my back door. It says, may God bless this home and all who enter. I keep that one up all year round. I don't ever check it down. But on my cards I got this year from people so far, I took this old frame right here that it was my grandmother's, and I really didn't like the picture in there, and it didn't really go with my style on the house and all, but I did like the picture frame because I like doing all the gold right here in this little entryway. And I thought, I put all my Christmas cards on there this year and I can look at them all the time. So that's what I did. And then coming back around here, I'll show you on the little table right here, I put the little booklet here of my grandchildren and this little angel right here on top. It looks like it's antique when you really look at it, but I got it from the Goodwill. Just thought it was so cute. So I'll take you into my laundry room now, let you see what I've done in here. This little game right here, it says, who's the goat? My mom got that for me last year for my birthday. And I got this little painting last year off of Etsy too. I bought that for myself for my birthday last year. Thought it was just so pretty. And then coming up here, this farm sign right here, I had gotten this from a friend. Her friend was having a garage sale, and so I purchased it from her, and it was white, and then I spray painted it pink, so it'd been pink this whole time. And then all of a sudden when I was decorating, I thought, I've got red paint, some red spray paint. I'm going to spray paint this red, and I love it. I think I'm going to keep it red all the time now. And of course, this is one of the things that I saw at the end of September. People were showing on their YouTube channels these little deers with the little candy cane horns. How cute! I headed to Walmart the first week in October to see if I could find some, and at first I was like, oh, they don't have any, but undoubtedly they were in the back of this shelf, and so I was so excited I was able to get those. I thought it was cute. And then in here this year I got inspired because all of these wreaths right here I got 70% off last year, after Christmas. And I just happened to be going through the garage, and I found a couple of my husband's horn sets here, and I already had that frame there that I had bought at a garage sale one time, and I just put this all together. And then coming around here, you can see that he had another set of deer horns right here. I had to glue the little green casing around it. It had come undone, but I was able to find those in a box, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna use them. So, and then right here I have, my mom got me this little Beekman bag right here. It came with some soap and all that she gives to me. My mom gives me lots of goat soap. And then a friend this year gave me this bow. I already had the wreath. It didn't have a bow on it, but she gave me this wreath. And I thought, you know, I'll stick this in the middle of the wreath. And it turned out good. I liked it. So coming over here, and the last place I need to show you is my bathroom. I just love how it turned out. It's my only bathroom in the house, and I just like for it to look festive. And what I like, what makes me feel good. And you're probably thinking, I've never seen anybody decorate with goats before, but I love goats. We had goats as a kid. I'm hoping at my age that, you know, God will bless me to be able to have some real goats, and I'm not too old to be able to take care of them. So it's what I am hoping for, and those are my dreams, and God knows what I'm hoping for. I got this little painting at Walmart last year. It was only $7 something, so I thought it was so cute. I had to get him. And then I got in my bathroom right here, I got snow globe soap. And then of course back there, my mom gave me the bottle of the goat soap right there that I have. Like I said, my mom keeps me stocked up with soap, goat soap. And I put up my little goat picture in here in the bathroom this year. I thought it was so cute. I hadn't been putting it up anywhere because I didn't have anywhere to put it. And I just thought it worked out perfect. So here's my tree. This is my little memory tree. This is like when the kids were little. And all the things that I used to put on the tree all the time. My son and daughter on there. And then I have some nutcrackers in here. These little scarves. Oh, this one lost his little, let me get it here. He lost his little muffs here. Put those back on him. There we go. He lost his little earmuffs. So anyway, these little scarves came off of some ornaments I had gotten years ago from Walmart, and a bunch of them were broken, and so I tore all the scarves off of them. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna save those and put them on my little goats to decorate them. So I got this little nutcracker, and over here's another one. They were so cute. Walked into CVS a few years ago, and they were both sitting on this markdown table right next to each other, and I looked over and I was like, I don't see anything wrong with them, and I went ahead and got them. They were marked down really cheap. And then here's some more little goats with different sweaters on right here, and my little festive soap here that I've had for a few years. Haven't completely used it up. And then a little tree right here with my little canisters with my facial cotton balls and all in them. I hope that you enjoyed my home tour for 2022, and that whatever you do this year, whatever you celebrate, just have a good one, and just be loving and kind and thoughtful to one another. And we look forward to 2023. Thank you.